Hey guys, how's it going? Michael Troy here, and welcome to Comic Art Snob Portfolio Reviews, the first episode in which I hope are many of a new segment on my channel, where I'll be reviewing comic art portfolios. If you watch my channel, you know I normally review comic books, old and new. I do interviews with comic creators, a lot of them being artists. I'm an artist myself. I edited a big anthology, and I love looking at comic art. I love critiquing it, and so I thought it would be fun to give some artists the opportunity, a chance to be spotlighted here on my channel and get a little bit of a critique from a critical eye, from somebody who knows a little bit about comic book art. The main inspiration was the first person that we are featuring on this episode, this premiere episode of Comic Art Snob Portfolio Reviews. And that would be Ben Perkins, my friend and colleague and amazing comic book artist, known for Gunslinger and Ghost Agents. He is an amazing artist, totally versatile. I often say, like, there's no reason he shouldn't be working at DC or Marvel on a regular basis, and I feel like he just hasn't been seen by the right person. And I kind of just want to help put my money where my mouth is and put his work out there and hopefully get it some well-deserved attention that it definitely does deserve. He's amazing, prolific. He does pencils, inks, colors, covers, pinups, painting, sequential art, and so I just told him to blindly send me a bunch of his art, and we would treat it as if he was sitting in front of me, and I would give him my best, most honest review. He knows I love his art, but, you know, he also knows that I'm honest, and I will point out if I do see any flaws, so I do applaud him for, letting me do this. I know, art is precious, and it's personal, and as an artist myself, I know it's hard to put yourself out there and let other people see it. That said, everyone should see Ben Perkins' art and celebrate it. He's amazing. He's so talented, and without further ado, let's get into his art. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just blindly going to look at this stuff and give it my best shot to critique it as fair and honest as I can. So let's see what we have up first. All right, what have we here? Well, we have Blade, this amazing, what looks like to be a cover for Blade. The Vampire Slayer, Blade himself being a vampire. Marvel's hot, amazing, let's see, monster type character. I think he was originally created in the pages of, what do you call it, Dracula, and by Marv Wolfman, and I'm not sure, but I love the Wesley Snipes movies, and Blade definitely needs a comeback, and maybe Bratty Ben is the man to do it. Oh my god, this cover is amazing. I love it. It's full comic book mode action. Blade is like bursting off the page. I don't know if Ben did the logo, but I'm sure he did, and it looks cool. I love that it's Blade, and it also has the shine of a blade on it. The splatter everywhere is amazing. The composition of this is great. I love the vampires at the bottom of the page. I love how they're looking up at him and sort of, watching him descend down upon them. It looks so good. It's really hard to find much flaw with this, so this was a great one to start with. The only slight critique I might have is that the busyness of the splatter in the background might slightly detract from the focus of the figure of Blade, but not really. Like, it's pretty amazing. It pretty much pops. The color is really good. Love the use of purple and pink in here. So good. Excellent start. You're hired, Ben. Let's see what else you've got. All right, now we're moving on to like a black and white piece. This looks very tech heavy, very machinery, gadget. There's like a lucha libre mask wearing person here. You can definitely tell what's going on. You know, if I'm looking at comic book art, I'm looking for clarity. And I have to say, let's see, that at the top here, this sort of looks the same as this over here. So I would like to see a little more variation in the gadgetry at the top to make this sort of main machine pop out a little more from the background. I think I would have made like the circuitry a little more dense or something in the background to make it look a little more in the background. They look pretty much like they're on the same plane there. But that said, this is gorgeous. The line work is beautiful. There is a lot of great use of negative space here, and it's very solid. I think it would work well as a comic book page, a splash page. You can pretty much tell what's going on. I like the monster behind the glass. It's such a great gag. It looks terrific. All right, what do we have next? Ah, The Crow, James O'Barr's The Crow. This is beautiful. Um, you instantly recognize the character. It's so smart to put like a variation of characters in here. Not just Marvel and DC, although I think that is the proponency of everyone to want to do. And of course, you know, obviously those are the most popular characters, but I love seeing The Crow here. This looks dramatic. This looks epic. It looks like a beautiful black and white piece. The anatomy is amazing. I love his hand gestures, the look on his face, the pout. It really captures the essence of the crow here while remaining true to Ben's style, and it's truly beautiful. Well done. I'm not entirely sure what media here. It looks like it could be like an ink wash, it could be pen and ink. There might be a little white paint involved. It is stunning. I think this works so well as either a cover or a pinup, or even the splash page, first pages of a story. I could definitely see that. I love the crow on his shoulders. I love the fact that it's black and white, and the fire, and him walking out of the flames is just done so well. I love the little touch of the combat boots that are not totally laced, with the laces just sort of like swinging in the wind. It looks dramatic. It's so good. It's very iconic. I love the detail in the pants and the clothes, the different textures in the clothing, the detail in the belt. This is a winner for sure. Like, definitely, if I had this in front of me in your portfolio, I'm impressed by this 100%. Good job, Ben. Let's see what else you got, kid. All right, Deadpool. As you can see, Ben definitely has a specific style, but he definitely is a chameleon in certain ways. The last thing looked more painterly or ink wash, and this definitely has more refined, detailed inking technique. Uh, I love, the humor really comes across. I believe, Deadpool appears to be wearing Hulk hands here. Um, is that that's like some version of Hulk, or is that like I'm so like not, is it like a Cable? I'm not sure who it is. Oh wait, it's Thanos. Duh. Like, he's wearing the glove, right? And he has the chin, the ball sack chin. The textures here are amazing. I love the inking. It looks so good. It's funny. Thanos looks properly pissed off. The expression on his face is hilarious. I love the belt buckle is almost looking down on Thanos, along with Wade looking down on him. I love the energy crackling behind him. This, I really can't fault it. Um, I like it. I think it works well as a cover. I think it would work well as a pinup. It's definitely another winner. So what's next? Ooh, okay. So this is quite different. This definitely has like caricature vibes, showing another strength. Um, hmm. I'm not sure how much I love the coloring. It looks a little, well, I mean, it looks really well done. This definitely is instantly recognizable out of, oh gosh, Die Hard. The likeness is totally on point. Um, I think it's smart to show that you can capture likenesses. This is iconic, instantly recognizable. I don't know, as someone who lived through 9/11, I mean, not personally, but who remembers it, it's a little triggering seeing images like that, but that's just my personal point of view. I don't know if anyone else would ever feel that way, or if it necessarily would be need to left out of a portfolio because of that, but that's just my silly like thing, whatever. Anyway, it is well done. I can't tell. It looks like it's almost done with alcohol markers or something. I'm not quite sure. But great. It looks like a great character, great likeness. Um, well done. Next, we have the Incredible Hulk, instantly recognizable. This is a great like composition. I love the way the smoke is like sort of dusting up around him. The pink really makes it pop. There's a lot of power in this. The Hulk, you can tell, is leaping, and he looks fantastic. I mean, this is just a great image of everyone's favorite green hued giant. I mean, once again, I can't find any fault with this. It looks great. If, you know, I mean, who wouldn't want a Hulk drawn by Ben Perkins after looking like this? So, another winner, Ben. Like I said, see, I mean, from Deadpool to Hulk to whatever. Ben has the chops here, and he's quick too. So, I mean, he's constantly putting out a bunch of art. Super professional. I mean, damn, somebody needs to hire this man. So let's see what's next in your portfolio here, Mr. Perkins. All right, and I feel bad because once again, I feel like I should know these people, and I just don't. I mean, I just didn't watch whatever show this is from, so I can only critique the art, and I have to say it's gorgeous. I love it. It's a fun composition. It's iconic. I think it works so well in black and white, and it works equally well, and is, even a little more effective with the red, I think. I really like it. It says a lot. Very impactful. So well done. And let's see what's next. All right. So we have Spidey here up against the Juggernaut. This is a great, I would say that this would work well as a pinup because it's a little bit of an odd angle. Like it takes a minute for your eye to like kind of figure out what's going on. And I'm not 100% in love with the colors here. It looks a little, dare I say, amateur. I hate to say that. But just knowing what Ben is capable of, I don't think this is his strongest coloring. And I'm a little distracted by the Juggernaut's costume. Like, I'm not familiar with this version. So this is a lot of personal problems here. It has less to do with the art and more of my, like, aesthetics. So I love, actually, the pose of Spider-Man. I like when Spider-Man looks, weird and bug-like. He definitely looks like he could be the young version of Spider-Man here. And he looks creepy crawling on the wall. And I think this would work a little bit better with different colors. I don't know if they're too bright or what's happening, why I'm not 100% in love with the colors. But like I said, I think it'd work well as a pinup or an actual page in the book, like maybe a splash page or like a dramatic, like last page or something, because I do love the interesting angle. I love the composition of the way the characters are lined up on the page and the exploding hydro, what do they call it? Hydro. I don't know. The fire hydrant in the background is fun too, adding to the overall composition. I'd like to see it in black and white, that said. All right, so, but definitely another winner, for sure. I mean, you're not going to find bad art from Ben Perkins, so I'm nitpicking at this point, okay? Let's see what is next on the agenda here. Speaking of winners, this is amazing. This is iconic, classic. If you had like to show a one piece Ben Perkins, this definitely would be your e-ticket here. You have lots of amazing art, but this one just has so many great things going for it. It has the complementary colors of the yellow, making the purple blood and metal circuitry pop. It's instantly recognizable, Predator versus RoboCop, right? Or no. And I love it. Like, this should be a cover 100%. Like, I could see Dark Horse, Marvel, anybody, like, just eating this up. It looks so good. It could be a movie poster. It's amazing. Like, I love the way, me and my friend Sam always talk about, the way how we love certain artists because the way they draw metal, and any artist worth their metal draws like a great metal shine, and you got that going on here. I love, like, you can almost hear it. Like, it looks so good. It just really, really pops. I love it. It's so much fun. Like, ready to print. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's making me want whatever movie this movie poster is advertising 100%. Like, once again, it works well as a poster, it works well as a pinup. It would be a great splash page or any page in any comic book. Completely gorgeous. Okay, what's next? No spoilers. Shh. Oh my gosh, love this. This is once again print ready. This is so good. This is iconic. This is what they're looking for. This is like right next to Ed McGuinness and Paco Medina. Gorgeous. Like it, I like this way better than I liked your last Deadpool. Not to say that I didn't like that, but this screams classic Deadpool. Like, this is the Deadpool I'm buying this series for sure. That looks like a great cover. Once again, I think it's hard to get certain things across in a character like Deadpool because he's like a humorous character, but he wears a mask at the same time. And this looks great. I love it so much. Your line weight is beautiful. Your inking is so gorgeous. I love the coloring on this. The splatters in the background is great. Just the choice to write no spoilers. And I don't know. It's amazing. I love the pouches. Great tip of the hat to Rob Liefeld, the creator of Deadpool. And it's beautiful. I mean, this is, like I said, this is like the Deadpool that definitely like I'm reading this series if Ben Perkins is drawing it 100%. All right, so let's see what's next. Ooh, this is very cool. I'm so happy he included this. This looks absolutely amazing. This is like authority. This is, Brian Hitch. This is widescreen movie. This shows a level of talent that not everybody has. Um, I think especially, I think he's working digitally here. He mostly works digitally, although he paints and like, so I don't want to say 100%, but I really do think this is digitally. And I think, from my personal experience, that digitally or manually, like especially digitally inking, this is not easy to pull off something this epic in scope. That building looks great. The perspective is so good here. I love the color hold and like how the main characters are black and the back is a little faded so it recedes. And this is just stunning. Like this perspective is just, I mean, it's breathtaking. Just look at it. Like the characters look so great. The action is so much fun, and there's just so much popping off the page here. All right, what's next? This is so cool. Oh my gosh, like another iconic character, Ghost Rider, of course. This, once again, is like the Ghost Rider comic book I want to read. Like, if you're doing like a reboot or a new version of Ghost Rider, it reminds me of like, when Mark Texiera and Javier Salteri's drew it and how exciting and beautiful the art was. And then Trent Kanigia did his thing for Marvel Knights, and that was a beautiful version of Ghost Rider as well. And this is amazing. Ben really understands color, he understands light, he understands composition, and he just understands how to make things look cool. I love the jacket, I love the spikes, I love the creepy ass, like, I don't even know how to describe that cycle, but it looks so cool. I love the way the flames are moving and just the hot points of the um, brightest part of the fire and just all the little embers coming off of it going everywhere, right even down to your signature. This is 100% a winner. This is absolutely beautiful. I don't understand. Like, if I am an editor at Marvel, I stood up 3 pictures ago and gave you the Marvel handshake. Someone needs to hire this man. He is so beyond talented. There's nothing he can't draw. Um, and I can't wait to see what's next. You too? All right, let's do it. This is so cool. I love this. This is so much fun because every time I think like we've seen the greatest thing, then something else more fun and exciting pops up. And like I said, if I'm sitting here as an editor for any comic book company and I'm looking at this portfolio review, I want to see what you do next. I want your cover. I want your pinup. This is such a fun version of Santa. I love it. The color here is beautiful. I love the use of the like what do they call it, Mendo dots or whatever, the sort of like screen pixelation or whatever, that like retro sort of dot colors, the beautiful like blue color hold in the hair, just like even the color of his skin, and the crazy look on his face. I love the missing tooth. This is like looks like the cover of like the best Santa Claus fight comic you could ever dream of. So I think this might be part of something else that Ben has done. And I mean, can you imagine if this is just one image from that? That is so much fun. Like, it's like the version of Santa that you never knew you needed and totally need. Like, I want to see like his fucked up versions of other fairy tales. Fairy tales. I'm sorry, Santa's not a fairy tale. Is Santa a fairy tale? What is he? Like, I don't know. Whatever he is, this is stunning, beautiful. I love it. And let's see what's next. This is so good. This is fun. I love this. I love the ninja feel to it. I love the composition. I love the looseness. I love the freedom of the character. Once again, I love the, maybe that's, artists have certain hallmarks or little things that they're known for. Maybe Ben doesn't know how to tie his shoes, and that's why a lot of his characters don't have tight shoelaces in their art. But if that's true, then good on you, because I like it. This is a fun design. I don't know who this character is, but he's giving me like Mad Dog or like Jason Voorhees hockey mask vibes, and it's just a lot of fun. Like, you can totally tell this is like some homemade ninja warrior kind of situation with the sweatpants, the Chuck Taylors, the golf bag with the baseball bat and the clubs and the frickin' hockey stick. This is another winner. I especially love the cutoff shirt. Like, I'm getting 80s vibes, right? The hair, the armpit hairs. It's a good one. I love it. I love the bandage on the hand. Like, the little details are just like, I think, what make certain artists stand out. You know what I mean? Like, when you're drawing something that isn't, I don't know, specific. You know what I mean? To his costume. Like, he doesn't obviously always have a bandage on his hand, or maybe he does, I don't know. But either way, it's like a nice touch. It shows like storytelling in your art, and it just shows like a thoughtfulness. And the color is really pretty here too. I would love it. It looks great. Let's see what's next. Oh, here we go. The new Midnight Suns. This, once again, this is the Midnight Suns I want. Ben somehow was inspired to just like do like, I don't know, like a sort of like The End or Old Man Logan, or sort of like last post-apocalyptic like reimagination of the Midnight Suns. And this looks gorgeous. That ghostwriter is so dope. Like, if nothing else, please just like let Ben do ghostwriter, for God's sakes. That Morbius, Blade, and Doctor Strange. That looks so cool. This looks so much fun. This is definitely like the freaking book that I want to read. I mean, who doesn't want to see that miniseries, right? All right, you guys. So, don't you want to see Ben get some work? You have to like and share this video and just help get the word out. If you're an editor, or you know any editors at any comic book companies who might want to see a bitchin' portfolio from somebody, I definitely urge you to share this and show this to somebody who could get Ben some solid comic book art. Just do us all a favor. Like, Ben needs to be drawing comic books. Like, I would be so happy if he was drawing like, I'm just this. Like, I could look at this all day. That's why I'm stalling. Okay. It's gorgeous. You see that. There are no notes. I mean, this is beautiful. It's colored gorgeous. The composition's amazing. It's so much fun. I love the look on Ghost Rider's face. Blade looks awesome. Like you know who they are just because you know who they are, but Ben captured the essence of who they are just like perfectly. And as an editor, I'm like so impressed. You know what I mean? I'm seeing like the thoughtfulness, the caring, and I see that, if he's drawing the book, you're going to be definitely getting some unexpected nuances that he just like has such a flair for so many great things. I just like can't say enough good things about his art. Like I thought I was gonna be the art snob, but I mean I am an art snob, so you know what I'm saying. I do want to review other people's portfolios. Please feel free to send them to me. MichaelFitzTroytv at gmail.com. Put Comic Art Snob in the title, and I won't guarantee that I'll review it because I am a snob. But I do love all kinds of art, and I would like to help bring attention to your art. If you're looking for art and want any sort of exposure, I'm happy to help you out. So that said, let's get back to Ben. I cannot wait to see what's next. I think we're almost done, but there's a few more left maybe. Dick Blaster. Okay. First of all, name alone, you're given like 100% right there. The fact that it's a chicken, I mean, it's so much fun just based on subject matter alone. Like, who isn't going to love that? Who doesn't love chickens? My cousin has a little chicken coop in her backyard, and I think they are the most amazing creatures ever. I mean, there is no doubt. And, like, I don't know, a cowboy riding a chicken, and his name is Dick Blaster. Jeffrey Williams, Danny Ferbert. I think Ben did this cover. What a fun book. What a great choice to have Ben do it. It's absolutely beautiful. The detail here is great. The composition is amazing. I love the lighting. I love the monochromatic, mostly yellowness of it all. You can tell what time of day it is. It has almost this apocalyptic kind of feel as this chicken works its way through the rubble. That is so good. I love it. Amazing. Like, definitely so much fun. Okay, let's see what's next. Wow, this is really cool. Ben loves to draw monsters and creatures, apparently. Any good comic book artist worth their salt loves to as well. But this definitely shows a level of skill, the perspective, the what do you call it? The bird's eye view, the angle, the ships coming in and attacking, the mouth coming out of the mouth, inside the mouth is amazing. I love the design of the creature. The colors look great. I am never, ever, as an artist myself, drawing something this horrifyingly difficult. But damn, it's so much fun. I love the tanks on the bridge. I mean, there's so much detail and just really killing it and pulling it off. You know what I mean? The level of skill here is like apparent. I'm not seeing any rookie mistakes. I'm not seeing any problems with anatomy. I'm not seeing any perspective mistakes. The composition is always on point. The storytelling is so good. This is a level of professionalism. But this is somebody who does get work. This is somebody who has worked, but he just needs a little more consistent work. I want that ghostwriter book selfishly, but I'm just saying, like, this is somebody who loves to draw. This is somebody who draws all the time. This is somebody who has an amazing level of talent, like few other artists that I know. And but he works so hard. He's worked really hard to get to this level, and he always puts 110% into it. And I think it definitely shows by what we're looking at here. So what do we have next? Oh my gosh, see? And once again, a different set of skills here. This is beautiful. This could be like the background in a Don Bluth movie. This is giving heavy animation vibes, like 100% like a background in a beautiful animated, like old classic Disney, or it looks like a Halloween special. It looks like a beautiful page from a gorgeously illustrated classics children's book. I love the foreground of the trees with the owl here. I love the middle ground leading up to that haunted house, and we get the ghost in the doorway with the glowing eyes, echoing that of the owl, echoing that of the full moon in the background. And the composition of this is just gorgeous. Like, it is so on point. The detail in the house in the background is beautiful. The lighting is perfect. There's just like this perfect amount of fog, like rolling in around the house and across the moon. The little trees in the background are so gnarly and just like gorgeous at the same time. I love this. This is actually one of my favorites that we've seen so far. And it's so different and like non comic booky, but I would love to see actually a whole comic book in this style, like a horror comic or something. It is so beautiful, so well done. And I love the variety of like color palettes. Like, he chooses wisely for each project, and it's always usually like so dead on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work. What do we have next? Wow, this is so stunning as well. Transcends so many different genres, all of his work. This is obviously steampunk vibes. I'm feeling like H.P. Lovecraft. I love the creature in the background is so creepy. However, like there's a whimsy to it with the eyeballs and the mouth, but it is sort of haunting. The shine and the reflection of the glass is like beautiful. It's done in a way that I haven't really seen before. And that is another thing I'm looking for in an artist, to surprise me and excite me and give me something fresh and new that I haven't seen. I love the design of this character. The look on her face is perfect. The snarl. I like that she's very like curvy and just like her hair is kind of perfectly coiffed. The goggles on her head, her cleavage and her outfit with the corset is beautiful. Her gun is amazing. Like great detail on that. I love the that's another thing, like drawing realistic weaponry and gadgetry, and this just screams steampunk with the little wheels and just the whole aesthetic, and it's just really, really beautiful. I love the greenness popping against the red in the foreground. He understands color like so well. He understands composition. He understands, I don't know, there's like storytelling here. There's just always something to like grab your attention, and he knows how to draw everything. You know what I mean? The fabrics of in the clothes, the wrinkles look right. It it just looks good. I love the little suction cups and the tentacles. He goes the extra damn mile every single time, and it really inspires me as an artist and as just a fan of art. To be honest with you, it's so beautiful. This is a knockout. This is really a standout. I love this one so much. It just like every I can tell like he's like talented and just like innovative because every single image he presents makes you want more of that, or it takes you right to like exactly where you are, what the story is about, who the people are. And comics is a visual storytelling medium, and to have that visual shorthand and also have the level of skill to to showcase it in such a beautiful way is like such a rare combination. And Ben is just a keeper for sure. All right, how can we top this one? I don't know. Doctor Strange, here we go. This one looks like a tarot card to me. I love almost everything about this. There's something a little off in the coloring for me. I don't know, maybe if it looks a little too the whiteness or something. I just wish there was a little more contrast, like because he looks a little like washed out by light, and then so do the images of him behind him. So it's a little bit of same on same, but that's my only minor critique because I love everything else about this. It's beautifully drawn. I love the look on his face. He looks like a total bitch. I love the detail and the costume. I do like the the sort of symmetry, asymmetry of it, like with the whole design. Like I said, it's definitely giving me like a tarot card or maybe like an Alphonse Mucha kind of framing thing. So once again, another winner. I like you know, the fact that he's always showing the characters like using their powers and actually doing something, you know what I mean? And it's a fun take on the costume. A lot of the, you know, original elements, but it looks like there's some new things there too. So another winner. I love Doctor Strange. You know, what a great fun character to draw. And the hands perfectly on point for spell casting. And the little dots on the gloves. I love those. Like, just favorite things about Doctor Strange's costume, right? Anyway, what's next? I believe this is the last one, so I think it's like fun to end on this one. It looks so great. This definitely is not necessarily a comic book piece, but it could be. It could be a fun cover. It could be a pinup. It could be a great panel. Like, I would love to see that as like a splash page or a panel in a comic book, just like as sort of an innovative way of telling comics. You know, in just one more way. Because, you know, when I talk about comic tropes, I talk about sound effects and speech balloons and titles and thought balloons and all kinds of stuff like that that makes comics so great. And this sort of feels like that. I love the look of the character. I love the details in the costume. I love the position of the hands. Hands are hard to draw, so smart to include this in here. And just the look on his face. I love the designiness of it. I love the shuriken or the Chinese star used for the O in the show. And I just love the hand-drawn kind of letters here. I think it is so good. Well, I mean, once again, I can't find fault with this at all. Like, this is a character I want to read. This is a book I want to read. So much fun. There is so much variety and beauty in all of Ben's work. He is like one of the most talented artists I know. It was so much fun and so great to look through his portfolio and see like all the great talent that the man has. And like, I just encourage him to keep on, keeping on, keep drawing every day. You are so talented. Somebody will see your worth. Hopefully, they're watching this now. Contact Ben, Bratty Ben, at Bratty Ben on Instagram. You can find him on socials. He's the artist on Ghost Agents. He's the artist on Gunslinger from Cosmic Lion Productions. He is so talented and such a nice guy, and definitely deserves wider recognition. And I'm hoping that this video brings him some of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my little portfolio review for Ben Perkins at Bratty Ben. If you want to find him and hire him for your book, or definitely share this video, like it. Let me know what you think if you like these little art reviews. I know that I definitely have fun reviewing the art in the comics, so I thought it'd be fun to do something like this and give my boy Ben a little spotlight and a chance to get his work seen by maybe some people who might not see it otherwise. And like I said, feel free to send me your portfolios at MichaelFitzTroytv at gmail.com with Comic Art Snob in the title, and I will do my best to try to review your book. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will bring you more soon.